So today we're going to be turning this case I picked up off eBay for 140 bucks into my new portable rig, replacing the ridiculous suitcase setup I've got here. Whoops. Which makes me feel like a hobo when I'm walking out and about. So check it out. Just bought these panels, aluminium from Bunnings, which cost about $4, and they're close to perfect. I'm gonna get the rails I need with almost exactly the right spacing. I just need to drill one hole here. So I've just drilled one panel down and I've laid over the second one. There's my template. It's handy if you can get a hold of something that's been pre-made. I got this off eBay a while ago. I can't remember how much it cost. Came with a couple of rails when I made a earlier case. Anyway, I've used that for the measurements because it's a lot damn easier, because we're talking millimeters here. So you can see these panels, I've used the original hole here. This one I have to drill out a little bit, just a few mils, and there I make a new one. That's just keeping things in place. And this, I have to drill another hole here, just for the correct spacing. Anyway, I'll finish this up now. By the way, 38 degrees out here today. There we go. Rough and ready. There's two panels for our Euro rack. Blurring again. Give or take a mil. It'll work if there's some play. I've done this before. Time to cut the rails. I got these motherfuckers. I actually got 8 of them. They're over 208 HP. Anyway, some crazy person on eBay was selling 8 of them for like $200. And I used the first set of 4 to build up this. But now I'm going to cut them down. Fit in here. Yes, cut once, measure a million times. Here we go, panels and rails all cut out, and because my rails were 108 HP, I had to cut them down and put some threads in. Yes, it's a threading tool. Added to the cost a little bit. What was it? About another $20-ish to get the tool in the threading bit. Anyway, I'm still coming under budget. Let's put this together. And this is what happens if you force the tapping process. I've got to buy another bloody one. So I picked up another threading tool, finished threading the other sides, didn't bust the bloody thing, and that's ready to be set into the case. Next dilemma, how deep do we go? That's plenty deep for the power, and at this level, fit a standard DOFA with 2 finger space, plus that. I'm going to get rid of this anyway. Got skiff friendly is skiff friendly, and space enough to leave everything patched. Here we go. All the hardware is finally complete. Finally got the right screws and nuts. I'll give you a link of all the sizes and stuff that I've used. Basically everything's 5mm. It's 5mm thread inside rails, so I stuck with 5mm on the outside. Doesn't look too bad. And the black beat steps velcroed in. And that's the battery pack. That's also velcroed there. So when I close this whole thing, yeah, it doesn't go flying. Rock and roll. It fits the plan. It works. Well, I've done some initial tests. There's that space. For the moment, I'm going to whack that mixer in there while I wait the Erica drum mixer with compressor, hence the space. So here we have it at last, all its glory. My new portable case on spinny wheels with a big bloody handle thing so I can drag it anywhere. And it's ever so light now that I've filled it full of gear. Alright. No, wrong way again. There we go. Now, it's packed away. Here is the battery, 400 amp, unlike what I said in my previous video. Got a couple of USB outputs as well. So I could stick a key step here or something. This is running through the Superpower Synthetech, so don't need to do that. The only gotcha with this thing is when you turn it on, there's different voltages because you want to set it to 19 volt for any standard Eurorack power supply. And a bit of Velcro just to stop it flopping about. Into the power, and it turns off. It turns off if it's not drawing any juice. I sort of freaked out in the beginning when I first tested it. I just had the beat step in there, and the beat step's so efficient it wasn't drawing enough juice from the power bank, and it would just turn off. And I thought, what the... Anyway, unplug, turn it back on, set it to 19 volt, and we're on. And I've only got one digital VCO, so that'll be totally out of tune, so I'm not going to play anything straight away here, but you get it. Can you see that? No. Yeah. Everything is making like a Christmas tree. Pretty. But I priced the whole thing, and it probably would have cost me $350 with all the hardware had I made it from scratch, buying the stuff here. If I had have ordered it from overseas, something similar, pre-made, I was looking at $700, thanks to delivery. And then you got to add on the Harvey Norman tax. Thanks, Libs and their mates at Harvey Norman. Anyway, It can be done much cheaper. And you can do the gig in the bus or the bush or anywhere you damn well want, because it's all battery powered fun.